Well, hello and welcome to a new video where we are going to test the performance of Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, on the Nvidia Quadro RTX 1080 generation. And we are gonna benchmark this at 4040p with the Ultra settings preset. So let's just go ahead and go into the benchmark run here. And this one is inside the DELL Precision 5690, which means that we also do have a Core Ultra 7 165H and 64 GB of memory in this system. So plenty enough, obviously, for this game. And as you can see, it is our CPU which is holding us back here. But that is nothing unusual, because even my Ryzen 5 800X 3D desktop CPU is holding back my gaming system in this benchmark. So I guess that is to be expected for the Core 7 or Core Ultra 7 165H as well. And yeah, obviously this benchmark here shows the most extreme scenario where you have the most players available, as well as basically a late game stage or late stage or late game stage of a match here. And that means that you do see the most units basically running around, so the CPU is stressed as much as they can stress it. And you can see that our CPU still only sits at around 10% or 13% utilization, which is due to the fact that this game simply doesn't utilize all these cores that the CPU has available. But yeah, obviously it's going to be a very playable experience. I'm just gonna set this to 1080p, even though this is probably not going to make any difference, and get to high settings just for fun. If you wanna gameplay at a higher frame rate, this may be the way to go. And I honestly do think there's not much of a difference between the high and the ultra settings in this game. And yeah, I would say we do see higher FPS than before, but really you don't need more than 50 FPS to be happy in Age of Empires. It's really just not that important, since this is not a first-person shooter, it's just a real-time strategy game, and 50 FPS is more than adequate in this game. And I think the frame time graph is kind of hard to make out, but it's basically almost flat as well, so this means that you have a perfectly smooth and fluid experience in this game. So yeah, as expected, Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, is going to run perfectly fine on your system. And as you can see, our GPU is only drawing 10 watts of power here, which is bonkers just how efficient these 8th generation cards are when they are not utilized to the max, because my RTX 5000 in my Lenovo ThinkPad would probably zip around 90 watts here anyways. So yeah, if you want to play the game, you can easily do that, and it's going to be enjoyable.